Hey, we want to get more on the Golden Globe fashion, as we've been talking about black, really the tone of the night on the red carpet. Women and men choosing the color to show their solidarity after the sexual harassment scandal, which really rocked Hollywood for much of this year. Several stars, as we mentioned, Oprah referencing the movement in their speeches.
For too long, women have not been heard or believed if they dared to speak their truth to the power of those men. But their time is up. Their time is up.
Oprah really capturing the mood of the overall awards ceremony. We wanted to check in with Portland designer Michelle DeCourcy, who knows what it's like to design for the red carpet, getting just the right looks. You're going to run down some of your favorites, Michelle. But first, when you hear it's going to be an all-black evening, does that present a challenge for a designer?
You know, on an evening like the Golden Globes, which is typically Hollywood's most colorful night, it was cool to see a birth of a new movement, and I think that's definitely what we saw. We saw that solidarity come forward. I love black. It is my favorite color. It is a color.
That would be my dream come true.
Yeah, so
black.
it's
flattering. Most
well,
women consider it very flattering.
And some of the most standout pieces are always the black gowns, so it was really neat to just see the sea of black.
And I was saying to someone earlier, it was kind of nice to see the bright, the bold colors taken away, and you could really look at the cut of the make of the gown, the way it looked. It was just very elegant.
Yeah, it really took tailoring to a new level. It just took the cutouts, the plunging necklines, everything that you might not notice right away.
Right.
With a bold graphic color that you can see when it's all black and everything else.
Let's talk about some of those you felt really knocked it out of the park, beginning with Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson was just absolutely superb. She was flawless in the deep plunge, Valentino, the daring cutouts, just everything that she wears is just tremendous always. Her red carpet looks are usually always out of the park. So for me, that was definitely a front runner.
Another one was Claire Foy. What did you love about this one?
Claire was wearing Stella McCartney. I loved everything about the tailoring of the suit, the simplicity and the edge that her style brought to that look.
There was a lot of more suits, I felt, or kind of a suit look.
Definitely, there was a lot of masculine meets feminine, a lot of menswear inspired looks are in fashion this year in general, but we really saw that last night.
Diane Kruger was your next pick.
Diane Kruger was flawless, and she was wearing Prada. That channeled effortless beauty. It channeled what a flawless gown looks like, superhero, just the cape, the sheerness, everything about that was just embodied, strong, beautiful
And we
female.
can't forget about some of the men, too, so let's talk Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth was stunning. He was wearing a brocade tux that was just gorgeous, and it was nice to see something shift a little bit from the traditional wool tuxes that we see. The silk brocade pattern was etro, actually. It was gorgeous.
You know, we don't usually look at them in that closely, but I thought a lot of them looked great and really fashion forward.
There was a lot of beautiful men last night at the Golden Globes. They
One
just
of-
showed up.
One of my favorite, an award winner last night, Sterling K. Brown from This Is Us, picking up his Golden Globe in just a perfectly tailored outfit.
Oh, he looked beautiful. He had the velvet tux, and it was stunning. Everything about that suit, the lapels, the velvet, the contrast, superb.
Do you think the guys put as much time into their overall look for these awards nights as the women?
No.
Much like our real lives, right?
Right.
Exactly.
And finally, you wanted to mention Liv Schreiber. Oh, again, another great look.
Just a beautiful specimen of a man as well, and just Tom Ford classic, wide lapel, wool suiting. He knocked it out of the park.
Worked. Overall trends on the night, how would you describe them?
You know, I would say overall, there was a little homage to the Lady Bird, definitely with Angelina Jolie and Heidi Klum. They did a little bit of fun with feathers, and I loved seeing the deep plunging necklines, the V-backs, the superhero nod.
Catherine Zeta-Jones here has sort of a
Yeah,
superhero
I mean,
look.
hello.
Stunning.
Was Gal
Again,
Gadot looking very
cut out.
superhero-ish?
She was,
given
and she
her
definitely
role?
did the masculine versus feminine. So she didn't do as much of the superhero look as I had thought that she
Okay.
might do with her role in Wonder Woman. But she, again, was just stunning.
And does Haley Berry ever look bad?
I don't think so.
No, I don't either.
You know, that's
Timeless.
Rod's celebrity crush.
Well,
I mean,
that's a good one.
Does
I'll
not
tell you.
age one bit.
No.
She
Again,
is
that
just
plunging neck that she
beautiful.
doesn't.
Michelle, as we
Age
move
reversed.
into, further into the award season, do you expect the black to stay, or the Academy Awards? Will they go back to color? What would your call be?
I don't think it will be painted black going forward, but I do think there was a birth of a new movement that happened last night, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see what unfolds from this. And I love that fashion is stepping up and has a voice that's not just fashion for the sake
Isn't
of
that
fashion.
interesting? Yeah,
It's just a
it's so
beautiful time to
powerful.
do what I do.
Did you see anyone go against the grain? I didn't notice anyone
Well, there
in
was
a colorful
somebody.
gown, but
The
a couple
woman who
people.
was the
Red.
head of the organization. I think the
Okay.
Hollywood
Yeah,
Press
the-
Association got up there in a very
Red
bright
cutaway.
outfit. Yes,
Interesting.
yeah. Which
Yes.
that caught me by surprise.
Yeah, it was a little surprising.
Because it stood out
Right.
So much
among all
this
the
time.
black.
Yeah.
All right,
Michelle,
Michelle,
thank you so much.
thank you so much for coming in.